it's snowbubblemonster, and I have a Karamatsu figure unboxing for you today. This figure is from the Happy Birthday Countdown series that came out earlier this year, and this figure in particular is the Karamatsu Pearl version. From this lineup, I was also really drawn to the Jushi and the Oso figure, but I haven't found the Pearl version of Oso yet. Hopefully I can in the future. The outer box packaging has nice graphics all around, and you can see that this figure was released with the regular version of Choro. The figure comes in two separate compartments, and there is no real assembly required. Let's take a look at the chair first. The Pearl versions come with vibrant colored chairs matching the characters' respective colors. If you guys buy the original colorway, then it will come with a dark red chair. I like the overall sculpting of this chair, and the floral pattern gives the chairs extra dimension despite the fact that the paint job is very flat. My chair actually came with some minor flaws though. There is a little line of gold paint that bled over the blue here, and the color on the back of the chair is also noticeably messy, like the actual blue part of the chair. It was a little difficult to capture on camera, but it's more noticeable in person. There's also a very dark black speck on the side down here. Moving on to the figure, my first impression of this figure was that it captured Kara's personality very well. Taking a closer look at the face, you can see a slight blush and that the facial details are printed on very clean. So of course, the pearl version has pearl finishes, and I'm really digging the sparkly pearl sleeves and gold crown that Kara is wearing. For those of you guys who may be wondering, there is wine inside his glass, and the wine is a deep red color with a pearl finish. My favorite part of the figure is the front here with the bow tie and the rosette. I also like the plaid pattern on the pants that all the brothers have in this line, and it gives the boys a dressed up preppy feel. The shoes are plain black, and the bottom soles are an eggplant purple, which I'm not sure why, because purple is Ichi's color. Unfortunately, my figure came with quite a bit of defects. The first is this paint inky smear on the back of his hand, and luckily it's not visible when I am displaying the figure. The front of the crown is also bent inwards. The material is made of a softer plastic, so I'm guessing it warped while it was inside the packaging. The vest has a weird white stain, and it looks like Kara spilled food on his vest and it dried up. This last one isn't a defect, but I don't like the fact that there is such a large, obvious seam on the figure. It's not visible when he's sitting in the chair, but it'll be visible if I display him any other way. I'm sure you guys just noticed too that Kara has a very flat butt, but it's supposed to help him sit in the chair. One of his elbows are also flat so he can lean into the side of the chair. So this is what Kara looks like sitting on the chair. I noticed that the figure didn't lean right away, so I moved him a little to the side to place the elbow flat on the chair, but it never happened. There's a slight gap no matter how I tried to pose him, like the image on the box. It's just slightly awkward. This is what the side view looks like, and Kara can't fully lean back into the chair due to the obvious reason that one of his legs are hanging off in the front of the chair. Personally, I feel that Kara is not nicely secured into the chair, so he might fall off if I'm not really careful with how I display him. Overall, I really like this figure minus the defects and the obvious seam. I've seen another Kara figure, this exact Kara figure without the defects, and he sits perfectly in the chair, didn't have any weird paint jobs, but I think I may have ended up with a faulty product. If you guys can find this figure for a good price, I recommend picking it up, but it's definitely not worth the $40 I paid, so just keep that in mind. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Bye!